UFC 299 is going down this Saturday. As you can see, I pulled up the card right here. So you already know it's prediction time, baby. Let's get into it. So we just really going to talk about the main card here. So the first fight, we got Petr Yan and Song Yadong. This is a great fight, a very big fan-friendly fight to open up this card. Also, both of these guys are action-packed in such fun fights. But for this one, I'm going to pick Song Yadong to win. Petr Yan has just been on a big time slump lately. He hasn't really looked the same, especially with his cardio. His cardio hasn't really been looking the same. And Song Yadong has been on a tear lately. I believe his only loss recently has been against, I think it was against Corey Sandhagen. But other than that, Song Yadong has been looking like a monster and has been looking unstoppable. And Yan just looks like something has been a little bit off with him lately. I think Song has the striking to hang with Petr Yan, and if he wants to, he can use that wrestling, get him down, and control him on the mat. Gilbert Burns and Jack Della Maddalena. Both these guys are very, very scrappy. They love to fight on the feet, but they can work on the ground also. This is a big step up for Jack Della Maddalena. And in my personal opinion, I don't know if he's ready just yet. I'm going to side with Gilbert Burns. I'm going to pick Gilbert Burns to win this one. I just think Gilbert is too well-rounded. I think he's hungry. I think he wants to work his way up to another title shot. And next up, the people's main event, Kevin Holland welcoming Michael Venom Page into the UFC. Now, this one has me torn a little bit. This one has me torn because I like both of these guys, but I can't lie. I kind of want to see MVP win just because he would be in such fun fights later on down the line. Like if Kevin Holland were to go out there and starch MVP or dominate him, then we probably may not see him fight in the UFC again. And if MVP were to win, he just probably works his way back up and fights another amazing fun fight that all of us would love to watch. So I'm not gonna lie, I like Kevin Holland, so it's hard. I might be rooting a little bit for MVP to win this one, but if I were to put some money on it, I would have to pick Kevin Holland to win. This is definitely going to be a striking fest, and I just think Kevin Holland is the more durable fighter. Michael Venom Page has been through it recently. You know, he had the bare knuckle fight with Mike Perry, and he also got brutally knocked out by Douglas Lima. So I'm going to be a little bold here. I'm going to say Kevin Holland by second round knockout. In the co-main event, we got finally the return of Dustin the Diamond Poirier after his knockout loss against Justin Gaethje. He's taking on Benoit Saint-Denis, coming off of a brutal head kick knockout over Matt Frevola. This fight is also really, really tough to try to predict because Dustin Poirier, as we all know, he's going to want to keep the fight on the feet. He's going to want to utilize those leg kicks to immobilize Saint-Denis and then come upstairs with those strikes with that boxing, and he has power, dynamite in those fists. Whereas Benoit Saint-Denis, he has been knocking a lot of people out recently, but I think he's more of a ground type fighter, which is why I think I'm going to pick Saint-Denis for this one. Dustin Poirier, his kryptonite has been, fighters that take him down, wrestle him, and he has a little bit of a tough time with the cardio when it comes to the wrestling. So for that reason, I'm going to pick Benoit Saint-Denis to win this one by decision. And then the main event of the evening, Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Chito Vera. It's the rematch. And the rematch, I think this fight is going to go very, very differently. But I think it's all going to depend on how Marlon Chito Vera comes out for this fight. Many fights recently in the past where one, I think a couple fights ago that he lost, and then other ones where he won very, very slightly. He is so hesitant. He doesn't really let his strikes go, and he is okay with going down in the rounds and then winning by knockout later on. And he showed this in his fight against Dominic Cruz. So if he comes out like that, I just have to bet on Sugar Sean O'Malley. I just think O'Malley's going to be slightly more active, and I think he's going to outpoint him a little bit. I don't think this is going to be some crazy action-packed fight. I think this is going to be very, very technical. Both guys are going to be sizing each other up a lot, gauging distance, trying to figure out their range, because they both have a really, really good arsenal of both punches and kicks, and of course the knees also. So I think this is going to be a very, very tactical, strategic type of fight, and I think Sugar Sean O'Malley edges him. Feel free to give me your thoughts and your prediction in the comments down below. This is an absolute banger of a card, and I cannot wait. Of course, I will be live this Saturday for UFC 299. Hope to see some of y'all there. As always, I thank you all so much for the support, and I'll catch you in the next video.